Hello, it's April and welcome to Snapdragon Hollow. Today I have a really fun vintage doll haul to share with you. I recently went to a doll show. It's the first doll show that I'd ever been to, and I picked out a couple of treasures there. And I also thought I would share with you some of the fun doll treasures that I found on eBay this month. Later on in the video, I will also be sharing a few clips that I took while I was at the doll show. It was a really neat thing to go to. It was really fun to see all of the beautiful vintage dolls. I didn't buy very many while I was there. It was really hard to choose. There were so many things to look at, but I did come home with a couple treasures. So I'll go ahead and start by sharing the items that I picked up at the doll show. We'll start with this little teeny tiny one here first. And I do not know much about this doll at all. It caught my eye. It was sitting on a little display in this cute little swing. Since I like dollhouse miniatures, this really drew my attention. You can see this adorable little doll here that sits in the chair. I'll show you the doll up close here. She's sort of a wire body little doll wrapped in string, it looks like. Her face is some sort of solid plastic. She's got this cute little dress on. I think that it is so cute. I have no idea about the history of this doll. So if you know anything about this doll, definitely let me know in the comments. I would love to learn more about her. I just thought she was so cute, and I loved how she sat on the swing. Her one leg here is a little limp. It looks like the wiring inside that is broken, but since she sits in the swing or just sits like that, I think she'll be just fine. And here's the little swing that she came with. I asked the seller about her, and they didn't really know much, but on the tag it says Marie. I can't get this to focus here. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, here we go. M-A-R-E-E. So she didn't know if that was the name of the doll or the maker or something like that. So that might give us a clue. I'll have to look her up a little bit. I love this little swing. It's really cute. So that was the first item that I picked up. A cute little doll in a swing. And then I found this little adorable hedgehog doll in a discount bin. There were a bunch of very expensive, beautiful dolls everywhere, but this one booth had a bunch of bins underneath, and I was just kind of looking through them. I hadn't really planned on purchasing anything yet, but this caught my eye. It is, of course, in a little sort of prairie dress with a bonnet, and best of all, it is a little hedgehog, which I thought was so cute. I'd never seen anything like it, so I bought it right away. She was only $15 because she does have a little bit of damage, just a little chip there and there, but otherwise, she's in really good condition. And I can just touch these up with a little bit of paint. I haven't done that yet because I want to make sure to match it really correctly, but you can see how adorable this face is. And I love her little beautiful floral design bonnet there. And here's her dress, you can see. Really cute. She's a soft body doll, and her feet and hands are made out of the same sort of porcelain that her head is. This doll is not very vintage. It is from 1991. Has a mark on the back of the head here saying who it was made by. It says Gary Sharp. And then down here you can see 1991, which is the year that I graduated high school. So I thought that that was pretty cool. And overall, I just thought she was just way too cute to pass up. And I thought that she would be really fun to put somewhere here in my house. So I'm going to go ahead and clean her dress carefully at some point here, just to freshen her up. But otherwise, she's in really good condition. There's a little chip there that I'll have to paint as well. But otherwise, she's so cute. So that is my little adorable Pioneer Hedgehog doll that came home with me from the doll show. So now I'll go ahead and share with you a few clips from the doll show. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the things that I saw at the doll show. It was definitely a fun day, and I really hope to go to another one in the future. However, most of the time I'm hunting really specific things down for other collections that I already have, and so I like to shop at eBay so I can find just the right thing that I want to add to my collection. So I thought I would share with you some of the dolls that I picked out this month on eBay. Let's go ahead and start with this little doll here in a spoon. I have a whole collection of this type of dolls. They're from the company Mattel, and they're called Sweet Treats. They're a lot like a Liddle Kiddle, but they were a little bit later. This one is, I believe, from 1978. I had these dolls when I was a kid, and they were one of my most favorite dolls of all time. So I have 3 of my original Sweet Treats dolls, and then over the years I've collected some additional ones to add to my collection that were ones that I had in the past but no longer have in my collection. One of the things that I would love to do here on Snapdragon Hollow is share my different collections with you. So hopefully I can share all of my Sweet Treats collection with you one day. It's really cute. They are fun dolls. This here, again, is a original 1978 Mattel Sweet Treats doll, and this one I believe is called a Spoonfuls, and this is Raspberry Rosie, I believe, and I think there are 3 of these to collect. I have one other one and one left to collect. So I chose her because she looked like she was in really good condition. A lot of times these dolls have been really well loved and their hair can be super crazy. This doll's hair here is in really good condition. So is her dress. It's nice and clean. She's obviously been really well cared for. So I just think she's adorable. I used to set up these dolls all the time when I was a little girl, and I just think that they're so cute. I love the little spoon. Again, this is a lot like the Liddle Kiddles. Little Kiddles were in little containers as well. So there's her little spoon. The problem with a lot of these spoons is this clear part goes foggy on a lot of them. This one is pretty good compared to a lot of them I've seen where you can hardly even see through them. So I was really happy with the condition of this little doll here. So this was one I was very happy to add to my collection this month. And again, I'll have to share the rest of my Sweet Treats dolls with you in another video in the future. And speaking of Liddle Kiddles, I picked out my first 2 Liddle Kiddles to add to my doll collection this month as well. In the past, I've only collected the Sweet Treats by Mattel, but I had a project in mind for these Liddle Kiddles. I want to create a little retro, sort of a brightly colored 1960s theme, a little doll room for these dolls. So I liked the color of these 2 specifically. Her outfit is a little bit of sort of in rough condition, so I may have to make her a new outfit, but I loved her bright green hair, and I thought that she had a really cute expression. This one, I believe, is Luscious Lime from 1967. So here's that little doll. These dolls are not articulated. These Sweet Treats can bend at the waist. These don't. They're just sort of a rubbery bodied doll, but you can see how cute they are. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you had Sweet Treats or Liddle Kiddles when you were a kid, or if you collect them now because you love vintage dolls. And here we have this one with the very big eyes there. A lot of them have a really big eyeliner on their eyes, but I loved the design of this outfit here as well as her bright orange hair. I need to tie this back into a bow, but otherwise she's in great condition, and I think that these 2 dolls are going to be really fun for the project that I have in mind. This one here is called Lucky. She's a Lucky Locket Liddle Kiddle. My grandmother had a bunch of the Lucky Locket dolls that were from Liddle Kiddles. And I don't have any from my past. That's why these are the first Liddle Kiddles in my collection. So again, this is Lucky Locket, and this, I believe, is Luana. And she even came with her original hat, which you can't always find her with her complete little outfit there. So that is my other Liddle Kiddle. So these are 3 little dolls I'm adding to my collection. I really love the little size dolls. I just think that they're so cute. I really wish that they would come out with a doll like Liddle Kiddles, or relaunch Liddle Kiddles, or sweet treats here. I think that would be such a fun doll line to collect again. Another doll line that I love are my Strawberry Shortcake minis. Now I don't have out any of my other Strawberry Shortcake minis, and I'll have to share that in an upcoming video. I have shared videos in the past on my toy channel of some of my vintage Strawberry Shortcake collection, but I will be sharing that here on this channel as well. I have a pretty good collection, again, of the vintage Strawberry Shortcake miniatures, and the last little house that I needed to get all three houses, I have the blueberry house and the strawberry house, was the raspberry house. To complete the 3-house collection for my little mini Strawberry Shortcakes, I needed Raspberry Tarts Soda Shop. They are really hard to find in perfect mint condition in the box. You can get them, but they are very expensive, and I didn't really want to pay that price. I tend to not keep the boxes anyway. You see I have a box here. I sometimes fold them up and keep them out in the garage, but I'm actually very allergic to old paper, so I have to be really careful with that. So I didn't mind getting one that wasn't perfect and didn't come with the box, because I just wanted to have all 3 for my collection. So again, this is the Raspberry Tart Soda Shop. You can see damage on the sticker. That's super common. These are pretty old. They're from the 80s. This one here is from 1981 by Kenner. And so yeah, it's holding up pretty well, I think, for its age. Its little door opens up nicely here, and I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like on the inside. Oh, here's this side too. I was really happy that these stickers were still on. A lot of the time, they're not on at all. So overall, I'm really happy with this one here. It doesn't come completely complete on the inside, but very close. It's only missing a couple little pieces. It comes apart like this, and then you can kind of snap it together. Here's what it looks like opened up on the inside. And a lot of the stickers are kind of falling off here. You can see here's a little sticker that I'll need to work on. But overall, again, I've seen these in much worse condition, so I'm really happy about that. It also came with a little ceiling fan, which a lot of times is missing. So I was happy with that. It has a little table. I believe there's a little rug that goes under this that this one doesn't have, but that's okay because I think it still looks really cute there. And it's missing the little plastic green umbrella for the little ice cream cart, but I thought that that was okay also because overall this was in such a good condition for the price that it was definitely worth it. And then it has this little counter here with a little opening so that you can let your doll in. That fits right in here nicely. And then lastly, it has this cute little soda fountain here, a raspberry soda fountain to set on the end. It might be missing a cash register too. I can't 100% remember. I don't need it to be complete. I feel like I have enough of the important components of this for now. Occasionally it'll pop up to where you can buy an individual piece that you need. So sometimes I'll hunt them down like that. But otherwise, I'm really happy with this, and I can't wait to get out my little Raspberry Tart Strawberry Shortcake figurine, as well as some of her friends to come and visit the Raspberry Soda Shop. So that was the other item that I bought for my doll collection this month. This is one that I've been looking for and waiting to purchase for a really long time. So again, I was really happy to find this month. And then lastly, I'll share with you one of my favorite doll families to collect, the Sunshine family. I have a lot of the Sunshine family dolls. I've been collecting them for quite some time. These are dolls from the 70s that I had also when I was a child and no longer have my original dolls, so I've recollected them over the years, and I'm excited to show you how I have the family set up in my craft room. It's in a little shadow box, kind of working on decorating their space a little bit with dollhouse miniatures, and I hope to share that with you in an upcoming video as well. So this is the little Sunshine family, and I don't have the dolls out here today because that's not what I purchased. This is something that I've been looking for a really long time, the Sunshine family pets and their world. So you can see here that it comes with this little thing here, which I have in the back there, and I'll show you, and we'll go ahead and open it up, and it comes with a dog and a cat. I love collecting the animals for the Sunshine family. I've got the cow and the chicken from their family farm. I've got a few other odds and ends of accessories, but I didn't have their cat and dog and the little pet world here. So let's go ahead and open this up. I have to be really careful with this box. It will definitely set off my allergies. Another tip that I would love to share with you when collecting used old vintage dolls. When I first get them, they go in quarantine. When I first get a vintage doll from either like a thrift shop or eBay or a doll show, I do not put it with my collection until it's spent some time off by itself. I sometimes give it a good cleanup, look it over, make sure it doesn't have anything that could cause a problem for my other dolls, like a mold situation or a really bad smell or any other issue that might cause a problem with your other vintage dolls. It's something that a lot of collectors do. So when you get a new collectible, it goes in quarantine for a little while just to make sure that it is fine. So this one I just opened up, so I'm not going to be adding it to my room quite yet. I'll give it a good clean up and check it over. Let's go ahead and take a peek at these items here. Here's a little booklet, which is fun that this came with the booklet. It doesn't often come with that. So it says the Sunshine Family, and you can see it's made by Mattel. They were big on crafts and the environment. Again, this is back from 1975. I was born in 73, so that gives you an idea of my age, and this was definitely a doll line that I had when I was pretty young. My grandmother was a really big doll collector, so I know that she collected the Sunshine Family dolls too, mostly Barbies though, and a few other dolls as well. That's definitely where I learned to be a doll collector, from my grandma. But yeah, so it's from the 70s, has a very natural vibe, a little bit different than, say, your fashion doll Barbie. They were a little bit more natural. So a lot of their toys, they wanted you to make things with them, little crafts and things like that that you could make with them. I have a few Sunshine Family doll craft kits that I'll have to share with you as well. And again, I do hope to share my collection with you in the future. So you can see it shows you how to put together the shelter and how you can make a play yard using a piece of cardboard, stuff like that. Just some good ideas for play. I think that that's so cute. Lots of really fun things. It talks about some accessories you can buy for your family there. There are still a few items that I would love to hunt down. Either the Surrey Cycle, they have a craft shack that drives along in a car for, like, I think a craft market or something like that, that I would love to add one day. Look how you can make a cute little dog cart and things like that. A little scratching post for the cat. Very, very cute. And then it comes with some of the items here. So here are some of the accessories that go on to the house for the kitty cat and the dog. And here is the kitty cat. So now normally I only bid on one piece at a time, but before I placed my bid for this full set here, I had only found the little cat. So I placed a bid on that, placed low bids on both of them, and I won them both, which was really exciting and rare. And so I got two cats here, but I'm okay with that because the cat from the full set has a broken tail. So let me show you both cats here. Here is this cat, and they're kind of a rubbery texture, so a lot of times the rubber kind of gets worn over the years, but this one is in really excellent condition. Very cute. You can see I'm excited to put this with the Sunshine Family dolls that I have. Here's the one that came with this set. It's still in really good condition, but you can see the tail is a little off kilter here. I may be able to fix that by warming it up, and we'll see if we can do that so that we can fix that little cat. Also still really cute. And it comes with a little dog bowl here and a little tiny toy mouse for the kitty cats. Or kitty cat, I should say. Here's another little bowl. So this is the cat bowl, and this is the dog bowl for our adorable little dog here. I love dogs, and I've always wanted the Sunshine Family dog, so I was really excited to get both the cat and the dog as well as the full set for such a reasonable price. This tail is a little off kilter, but not as bad as the cat, so I think it's definitely fixable. We'll have to work on this. There's been some melting going on. It must have been stored in a really hot environment, which is common sometimes with older dolls because they are stored in like an attic or a garage where the temperatures are really warm. So you can see his adorable little eyes here. Let me see if I can get that to focus. There we go. Very, very cute, vibrant little eyes. I think that they're in such cute condition. I'm very happy with that. And he also, his little toy is a little bone that we can put in his bowl there. So I'm going to go ahead now and put these little pieces on the house that it came with, and I'll show you that as well. So here we have our little pet house. You can see how cute it is. It's in really wonderful condition for its age. There's only a few little spots that I'll need to clean up. It's obviously been really well cared for, probably by a collector or just someone who happened to take really good care of it. Aside from the little melting that happened on the pets, which I think is pretty minor, it is in wonderful condition. So we'll go ahead and put the little dog inside the house here. He can be peeking out, and the cat can be climbing up the ladder, as you can see. This little thing here is for the dog cart. It says cut the front panel of a raisin box. That's so cute to put in here. To make a little dog cart. That's really adorable. So that is my Sunshine Family Pets and Their World. I'm so happy to finally have this. Again, here's a nice close-up look at the images on this box. You'll also have to let me know in the comments if you love the Sunshine Family dolls as well, or if you had them when you were a kid, or perhaps your mother did. You can see all of the different things that they have here available. Here are the cute little vintage images on the back. Here's a picture of the truck that I want, the Sunshine Family van with piggyback shack that I believe housed their crafting booth that they would bring to craft fairs and things like that. So cute. I'm very happy with that. So this was a pretty big doll haul for the month. I don't normally buy this many items, but I did luck out with a couple of really wonderful finds on eBay. And again, I made that really fun trip out to the doll show. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all of these wonderful vintage dolls that I'll be adding to my collection this month. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.